Hello class, grade 5, 6s. How are you guys today? Today is Monday and I hope that you have gone through and done your grammar corrections first. And if you haven't, press pause. I want you to do it on your own just like you would in the classroom. And then I'm going to go through them now. And don't forget to always, for the bolded word, I realized one day last week, I think I forgot in my video, to be writing those in the back of your grammar book. Okay? So we are going to go through today, okay? And we are going to capitalize our A. Did you notice the spelling error for minute? We want to switch around the T and the E, okay? And then we want to find our verb, which is scrunched. And who's doing the scrunching? She is. So that's going to tell us. Okay, and is this an MC, a AC, or DC? It's a MC. So I'm going to start at she scrunched back into her chair. Okay, and then we've got some as, which we know is a clausal starter. Okay, and it has to be, if you look at the first as far, this doesn't have a subject or a verb, so this isn't going to be a clause. The next one is though, because we've got our verb could. Who's doing the could? She is. So as far as she could is our AC here that we've got. Okay, did you do into her chair is the preposition there? Okay, and then we have since, which we also know is a clausal starter. So we've got another AC, since, and then used is the verb, and we add a D there. He used to have a taste for princely but savory fare is where we're going to. That's how far it's going to go. Since he used to have a taste for princely but savory fare. And savory fare is the words that you're going to look up today. And savory in Canada, we're going to add a U in there. Remember, talked about American words and Canadian for that sound. So we have savory, and did you find that in the dictionary? It's like a pleasant, or I want to think of another word, or agreeable in taste or smell. Okay, so that's what savory means. If you need a minute to write that down, just hit pause. And then fare, in this case, is the food or diet. So a taste for princely but savory, meaning tasty, pleasant food or diet. Okay? And then I hope you capitalize Arthur. Okay? And our next verb is declined. Who declined? Arthur declined. Okay? To the main course. This is a main clause. Arthur politely declined the main course. Right? A main clause can stand alone as a sentence. So that can stand all by itself. Of sturgeon roe, just one second. This was a unique word that I was not as familiar with either. And so that's where fricassee, okay? Fricassee is the word. So sturgeon roe fricassee. And we're going to add a period there, okay? So everybody, whoops, sorry, I'm dropping everything right now that we've gone and go through. Did we do all our prepositions? Oh yes, there is one more important thing. If you notice today, it is all what? One sentence. What would I call this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a little bit lines is a run-on sentence. You are right. We've got a main clause, an AC, and a main clause. Where do you think we are going to put our period? Okay? So, we've got an MC and an MC, and we've got an AC and an AC in between. If you said after could, that is where we want to put our period and capitalize our since. And now, this is going to be an opener. And we know this is a number 5 opener because it starts with an AC. And that, just so you guys know, that's coming soon in our writing. That as a sentence opener, you're going to have that number 5. If the AC comes before the MC, what do we need? We need a comma. So since He used to have a taste for princely but savory fare, comma, Arthur politely declined the main course, sturgeon roe fricassee. That's an interesting word to pronounce. Okay. And fricassee is like a meat served with a sauce. So we're talking about really royal food here. Okay. And since fish eggs only marginally count as meat, this kind of sounds like a gourmet, like a princely meal, but I don't know if it sounds very tasty to me. I don't know what you think. But anyway, so I just want to make sure now that I think we've got everything here that we were supposed to do. I think that was it. We just had a really big run-on sentence, so we wanted to, and the since clause goes with this MC. So we had to stop in between because this since he used to have a taste goes with the last MC. That's why we're going to put our period in there. And I think that's everything. Okay, good job. Monday down. We'll see you tomorrow.